control. Ballin' out of control. Ballin', 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 ballin' out of control. Ballin' out of control. Ballin', 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 ballin' out of control. Ballin' out of control. Ballin', 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 ballin' out of control. Ballin' out of control.
Alright, welcome to it, everybody. It's your host, DJ Sparkx, here broadcasting live from the all-new Dragonfire Studios. Big shout out to Ulysses, man. That track right there, Ballin' Out of Control, man. That was fire track. So, guess what? I got his brother, Ulysses' brother, in the studio with me. Speaking of Ballin' Out of Control, the author of the brand new book, Ballin' Out of Control, Mareese is in the building. What's good, man? How you?
What's going on, Sparkx? How you living?
Yeah, I'm good, man. I'm good. So yeah, man, let's get into it. Dive right into it. You're gonna be coming on to the network and doing a brand new show. You got this wonderful book out that you're gonna be talking about some stuff in the book and also talking about life issues, things of that nature, man. So first of all, tell us a little bit about how you came up with the concept for the book.
Oh, that's easy. The concept of the book and the settings of the book is in some neighborhoods I grew up on the East Coast. I felt like my life was not normal, things that I had to go through, struggles that I watched my parents go through, and how I had to fight away from those demons that was a part of my life at an early age. So I wanted to share and be transparent, to share my experiences, to show people who are going through similar situations. Kids and children that are growing up in those type of neighborhoods feel that they can't surpass that. They feel like they can't get past it. So my book opens up the eyes to not only the people that are experiencing in those neighborhoods, but also people that have no idea what it feels like.
Absolutely.
So it captures just a journey of triumph. That's what it is, a story of triumph, of just seeing these things happen. And how this character was able to overcome some of these issues. Oh man, it's gonna be a good book. We ain't gonna let y'all know about it. You got to go buy it. And where is that they can purchase it? It's on Amazon. It's on in your local bookstores. Where can they purchase it? I'm very, very happy. Just for a first time, this is my first book. We're close to 4,000 copies sold already.
Nice.
It's flying off the shelf. You can buy it at Barnes and Nobles. You can get it on Amazon. You can get it on my website at www.ballingoutofcontrol.com. So if you get it off my website, the good thing about it is I can give you a signed copy. Those orders come directly to me. If you get it from Barnes and Noble, you'll get it from them. But if you on my website, I'll give you a signed copy and get it right to you.
That's what I'm talking about, man. So I'm finna go get my copy off the website. I need to have it signed, baby. Yes, sir. All day. So tell us a little bit about your story. Who is Mareese Comer?
All right. Well, Mareese Comer is played by a character named Sparkx in the book. Sparkx got his name because sports was an outlet for him. Like a lot of kids today, they gravitate towards sports. And some of them gravitate towards that. They can be having troubles at home. They can have a dysfunctional family, and they find comfort in sports in these neighborhoods. So Sparkx, he was good at football.
I like the name.
His rule, how he got his name was, his grandmother's rule was that he can play sports, but he had to go to church every Sunday morning.
Oh.
So he got his nickname because he found himself coming from church service one morning, going to a Little League football game, changing his suit in the back of the car, and didn't realize till halftime that he was playing football in his church socks still. So
I like it. I like it.
So that's how you get the name Sparkx. But Sparkx becomes first part of the book. Like I said, I want you to, like Sparkx said, buy the book.
Buy the book.
But it shifts. It's a major shift in this book. The first part, you would think Sparkx is a victim. Because of the things that he's watching as a child, the things that his family is going through, his parents. Yeah. But it shifts later in the book, and Sparkx no longer is the victim. In some ways, he becomes the victimizer.
Oh, okay.
So his life shifts. The things that he's seen, then he became a part of the streets later in his life.
So is Sparkx more so you, in a sense?
No doubt about it.
So your life story, okay? I got your autobiography, so to speak.
Yeah, it's a memoir,
Okay.
of course, written in the story form.
Okay.
Just so people can really, so the story can grab them.
I got you.
A lot of autobiographies can become dry and boring, but the way I've written it, people can really see the picture of what I'm talking about. When I talk about the projects I grew up in, and I describe the buildings and
Gotcha.
how people act and walked around and how they spoke. So writing in a story form was really more exciting to me than writing an autobiography.
I got you. That's hot. That's hot. Okay. All right. So tell us a little bit about, I know you're going to be coming onto the show. It's going to be called Game Time. But you also are with an organization locally that you do some stuff with. So tell us a little bit about that.
Game Time. I like to use sports themes because most men, we love sports.
Yep.
Okay, but if we had that same mindset when it came to life, some of the principles and strategies are exactly the same.
Absolutely.
So we came up with a lot of men. I have a local business in Denver, and I'm connected with a lot of men. And I found myself, me and my partner, Otis, who works with me in my office, we found ourselves sometimes in our office talking to men. They come for business, and we're talking about life issues. So we came up with an idea. Why don't we create a gentleman's club or a format where men can come together and really open up and be transparent about issues, whether it's fatherhood, whether it's relationship, whether it's finance, all of those issues. And the first couple meetings, it was just, it blew my mind because you had real men in there, really opening up, and it was a format where they could talk to people.
Nice.
And so the game time is, one of the weeks I told the men, I said, look, if you were on the 20-yard line, all right, with 4 seconds to go on the clock, okay, and you're down by 5, you got to score a touchdown. What do you do? What's your mindset? Or you're dribbling the ball down the court, and there's 8 to 9 seconds and you're down by 2. What would be your mindset? And that is the score. And you want to give, during that time, you want to give your best effort.
Absolutely.
Well, that's the same thing in life. We go through things, and sometimes we're under pressure. We're on that 20-yard line with seconds to go. And we try to figure out, we're down. We're down and out. So how do we really give our effort to win the game or win the game of life?
Absolutely.
So that's why we came up with Game Time, because really it's time. We played a lot of games in our childhood and in our lifetime, but now it's time to really get ourselves together. It's game time.
Game time for real.
It's game time for real.
I feel you, man. Well, man, I love the concept, and that's what you're going to be bringing to the show itself when you get ready to come onto the network. So, man, I can see this being something huge because other men opening up about issues that they have will also allow the ladies to be able to tune in as well, to be able to see the perspective of what we have to deal with and how much we need their support as well. So this is going to be huge, man.
I agree. I think and I had to learn this myself, and when you read the book, you understand. We think that learning how to be a man just comes second nature.
Yeah.
But how many men have didn't have a picture of what a real man is?
Exactly.
And we're taught to be tough and to be strong and not show emotions.
Yep.
And then those, I think, become later in life. They become handicaps, if you will.
Yep.
So me, I'm in our groups and even with the shows, I'm just trying to create or stimulate the mind to think and be able to answer the question. What is a man? And I asked the men that in our group.
Yeah.
And I asked each of them the definition of a man. Some said taking care of their family, paying bills. Everybody has a different picture of that.
Yeah, absolutely.
So what is the real definition? And that's what we're going to tackle. We're gonna
wow,
talk
that's
about
what I'm talking about, man. Ooh, I can't wait till the show come on. For those of you just tuning in right now, you are tuned in to Sparkx Radio, broadcasting live from the all-new Dragonfire Studios, and my special guest in the studio is going to be having a show called Game Time coming on to the network. Mareese Combs got a book out called Ballin' Out of Control right here, big book that I got. You guys got to go purchase it. Amazon, Barnes and Nobles, on the website. You know what I'm saying? BallingOutOfControl.com. Is that correct?
That's
Yeah,
correct.
yeah. So and then balling is spelled BAWLIE. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So make sure you spell balling right so you can find it. You know what I'm saying?
And if you don't mind, Sparkx, it's purposely spelled like that.
Yeah.
Because I don't know if they can see. I don't know if they're able to see that.
Well, let's see.
Yeah.
There you go. Go ahead.
All right. So if a lot of you who are tuning in have not had the book yet or seen the book, balling is spelled like that purposely. Because when you look at the book, if you look closely, you see diamonds in his ears. You'll see the money in the middle like flames. The person that looks at the cover, that their attention immediately goes to that.
Yep.
But that's not even the story. The story is the eyes, and that's why it's spelled BAWLIN. Balling. This character is balling. He's crying out for attention. He's trying to find himself.
Ah.
So he's balling. He's crying out of control. And so the normal way people spell it is BALLIN.
Mm-hmm.
Basketball court.
Yeah.
Balling.
Yeah.
Balling out of
On
control.
streets, balling.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. So that's why I titled it.
You. Man, that right there is tight. And I didn't even realize that looking at the cover of the book, you know what I'm saying? But then I see the tears coming out from his eyes with the money signs and diamonds. Oh man, that's deep right there. Oh man, okay, y'all got to go get the book now. You know what I'm saying? That did it for me. You know what I'm saying? I don't know about y'all, but man, I'm like, I want to know what's inside this bad boy now. You know what I'm saying? Wow, that's deep, man. So, and that's issues that a lot of us men don't know how to handle, don't know how to express. You know, because we taught not to cry. We taught, you know what I'm saying, you got to be tough, you know what I'm saying. Don't let them see you sweat, you know what I'm saying. All this stuff. We taught not to utilize our emotions because we have to be strong for those that are around us and for our families and uphold. But, you know, I know there were moments in my life, you know, I just had to go in the corner somewhere and just bawl out.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Because it just got to that point to where life got me down to that point to where, you know, I just couldn't take it no more. Right. You know what I'm saying? You have to release those emotions. Nobody saw me do it, but I did it. You know what I mean? But there's times, you know, you have to go to that particular, you know, corner in your life and be able to do that because men, we do cry as well. You know what I'm saying? Because we go through a lot of those emotions in life that make it to where, you know, it's tough for us to maintain, man. But I'm glad that you're coming on with a show that are going to tackle those issues because that's going to help not only a lot of men, it's going to get back together families, fatherhood with their children, you know, teaching our young men, you know, and also having the women to have a better understanding of what men go through.
Yeah, and also you touched on it, and that is so key because a lot of women that single mothers, that's raising a young boy, a lot of times, you know, for me, I was raised by a single mother.
Yeah, me too.
Mom could teach me a lot of things, but she really couldn't teach me how to be a man.
Exactly.
Because she's not a man.
Yeah, exactly.
So she could give me certain tools, but there was other tools that I was looking. Church Socks was looking for examples of a man, and he found them in the streets. Those were examples. So a young man or a young boy, he's gonna look for something that he can emulate or somebody that he can look up to. A lot of times it's sports figures.
Absolutely.
You know, and that's what happens. So being a man, like you said, and I believe also that us men cry every day.
Oh yeah,
we cry.
all the
what
time.
it is you're not seeing the outward tears.
They're inside.
But
you know what I'm saying?
They're inside. They're crying.
Yep.
Trust me. And they just now, if we can learn how to let those tears out and get past whatever the situation is, we can heal.
Yeah, absolutely.
We can't heal because we hold the tears inside of us.
Absolutely. You're absolutely right, man. So, man, I'm so happy that to have you on the show and to have a show like this on because these are some of the issues that, you know I'm going to tune in and be here like all the time because these are some of the things that, you know, I've been through, you know, and some of the things I try to help other men go through as well and also other young men to go through because they're going to have to eventually grow up and go through these issues as well. And if they don't know how to handle it, you got a suicide rate on your hands. Especially now with the younger men, you know, they don't know how to express their emotions. They don't know how to control, you know what I'm saying, what they're going through. So they want to take the easy way out, you know. And this is going to be a show that's going to help a lot of those men understand how to deal with those particular issues instead of copping out and committing suicide or doing some other type of crazy stuff to get out of a situation that, you know, you can handle by just letting your tears out, talking to somebody like yourself, or coming on and calling into the show and things of that nature, man. So this is going to be absolutely great, man. You're going to save a lot of lives, you're going to change a lot of lives, and you're going to help a lot of men heal.
Oh, I can't wait.
Yeah.
I want to link and connect, you know, to the men. You know, let's get it together. It's game time.
It's game time already.
Let's go. It's time to stop playing games. I mean, our families are at stake. You know, our children are at stake.
Absolutely.
Let's go. It's game time.
Absolutely, man.
And that's the show.
I love it. I love it. So, what days is it going to be coming on? It's going to be Wednesdays, right? We're going to be doing it on Wednesdays?
Yeah, we're kicking this thing off in January the 9th. Mm-hmm. It's going to be 7:30 p.m. to 8:30 p.m. I got a lot of viewers on the East Coast. Yeah. So that'll be Mountain Standard Time will be the 7:30, and it'll be 9:30 Eastern Standard Time. Tune in. You don't want to miss this. We're working on some formats and some questions that we're going to throw out there. We want interaction. We want people to be a part of it. Yeah. Not just listen to me. I want to hear some of the responses through your questions on Facebook, or even if you're calling in. We want to engage with you. We want to see what you think. It ain't just about me and the show. It's about us as a community and working together to figure out these tough questions. And the biggest one is, what is a man? Absolutely.
Man, it's going to be a great show, man. So tell everybody out there your social media networks where they can get in contact with you so that they'll be able to tune in when January 9th comes.
If you go to my Facebook page, look up my name, Mareese Comer. It's spelled Mareese, last name Comer. Send me a friend request. Send me an inbox, me a message if you have any questions. You're going to start seeing some marketing materials about the show. We're going to keep you up to speed. We're going to be kicking off January 9th. You don't want to miss this whole 2019. This 2019 is going to be a blast to get us prepared for 2020. We're going to work hard this year.
Absolutely. Well, I love it that you're coming on to the network, man. And this is going to be something that's close to my heart as well. So I know a lot of my listeners is going to be tuning in as well. And this is something that, is really going to help a lot of men and a lot of women, a lot of families. You know, you're going to be like bringing a lot of people together. You got my full support on that. I definitely appreciate you coming on with the show.
I appreciate it. Game time.
Yes, sir. Game time, baby. All right, guys. Well, check it out. Once again, the book, Ballin' Out of Control, ballingoutofcontrol.com. Go ahead and purchase the book, BAWLIN. And this is your boy DJ Sparkx right here. Thank you, Mareese Comer, for coming on. And get ready for the show. It's coming January the 9th, Wednesdays from 7:30 to 8:30 p.m. if you're on the East Coast, 9:30 to 10:30 p.m. on the East Coast. And it's going to be broadcasted right here on Sparkx Radio Network. And you can call the station if you want to when you get ready to come on to the show. We're going to be giving out the number periodically, but we'll give it out now. So you guys will be in anticipation for the show. 720-708-4189. That's 720-708-4189. All right, Mareese, thank you, man. I appreciate you, bro.
I appreciate the opportunity. Looking forward to it.
All right, can't wait till the show comes on January 9th. Everybody get ready for it right here on Sparkx Radio Network, broadcasting live from all new Dragon Fire Studios.
Game time.
Game time.
Ballin' out of control. 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 Ballin' out of control.